Hey everybody, something new for the subs today. I think you're going to like this one. So the dynamic hitting tab is getting a little facelift here. What we're basically doing is we're adding a composite average, so you'll only have to enter one number. I've simplified the gallery organizer, added positions to it. I think this is a great upgrade. We're keeping the same strategy we had before, but when you're entering your data, you're going to see it all on this page. And then you're going to have this Z average, which is basically taking all the different periods, all the different per game averages, and getting a composite number from that. It'll then multiply by the game week factor. I've set them all at 1 right now because I haven't done them for this coming week yet. That'll happen on Thursday. How many games each team plays, so it'll multiply by that, and then it'll spit out a real projection, a number for every player in the league that is worth looking at. So you can go down the page. You can see them all here. I've got the Z average highlighted, so you can easily find your player. You can look at their last 15, their last 30, their 2024 season, how they done since the All-Star break last year, how they did for the full season in 23, 22, and 21. Only qualified hitters. Plate appearances per game have to be 2 or more to qualify for these. So not every player will have every period, but some will. For example, here's Alex Verdugo. I have one in my gallery. So if I wanted to enter Alex Verdugo's number for this game week coming up, I could run across, see that his game week projection is a 20.83. When I go to my gallery and I find Verdugo, I just type in 20.83. And since this card has a 4% bonus, his current projection for this week would be 21.66. And if you're a user of Sorare Edge right now, you'll notice that I've added card positions. This is where you can just look through your gallery, make sure you know who's eligible at what position. You can make these hitting decisions a lot easier. I have a little notes column so you can tell yourself where you've already used somebody as you're putting those lineups together. You can, of course, once you get all your data in, sort by column F, put your top scores at the top, make it easier to build your lineups. Just a lot less data entry on the back end for the user. We had a nice handful of signups right at the beginning of the season, and I've lost a couple, and I think it was just too complicated, too much work. The back end user doesn't want to do the work. You just want to enter that final number, come up with a figure, and then compare those figures to help make your lineup decisions, and I think this accomplishes all of those things without changing our core strategy. So looking back here at this page, you can see the green bold representing a player who is currently playing every day. You'll have others that have a Z average but are not in bold right now. For example, Adam Duvall in Atlanta. We'll see if he starts playing every day before we make that decision. But as I see fit, I will add or subtract this green highlight from these players. Give you an idea who is actually in play for the upcoming game week and who is not. Sorare Edge users will also get the platoon report, which is just a little article I write up. Basically tells you which strong side platoon bats, those left-handed hitters who only start against right-handed pitchers, will get the full amount of games in the coming game week. Anyway, this is just something I cooked up to improve the experience for the back-end user. Hopefully you like it. I love to hear feedback. And if you want to switch to this system and you need an updated gallery sheet, I'm happy to make a copy and share that with you. And obviously I'll move this over into the main sheet so you can all see it. This will be the new dynamic hitting tab. But basically I'm doing the work for you. Instead of having to enter all the numbers, you'll just get one number you can enter. I'll do the factors for you for each team. I'll do the games for each team. And then on Thursdays and Sundays, when I update everything, you'll get a game week projection for that coming game week. Now, pitching is going to be a very different animal. I haven't really found a good way to do this kind of thing for pitching. You're basically going to have to rely on me for that. But I think I picked pretty good pitchers in general. I have a pretty good idea who's overperformed, who's underperformed. And as we look at the numbers, we can make pretty good decisions based on matchups and basically who we trust not to blow up. But for hitters, I think this is really going to help streamline the process for all of you. Hope you like it.